Hi and welcome to CB Design Studio. We are here just before the festivals. We've taken our team out to do a quick shoot today for this new property. You'll have to guess the profession. I'll give you a clue. As you can see here, this is the wallpaper that was custom made for this property, the TV unit. So can you guess? I've given you a clue. Which profession do you think this client belongs to? So I'm guessing you've understood the profession. Right, he's a pilot. Actually, what happens is sometimes when you get into a community, a professional community, be it doctors, be it engineers, NRIs, pilots, what happens is one of them, got in touch with us, and then they just keep recommending us to this whole community, and I think we've ended up doing at least 7 to 8 of their team members already. And that is really good because obviously, you can reach out, your brand can reach out. And so this one has been extra special for us because it was a reference, from one of our older clients. So we put in our best effort. If I talk a little bit about the living room, as you come in, you first hit the foyer. Actually, it's not a conventional foyer. What we did is we created a foyer area. There was a little bit of a niche where we used the cabinets on top, below, and a small counter. To give you a little bit of display as you walk in. So from the foyer, as you go left, you come into the living area. One challenge that we had is the property did not have too many walls. As it's an open space and we've got a big balcony window on the other side. So we had to place the sofa in the middle of the property. Now what happens when we place the sofa in the middle is psychologically, you can try this yourself. If you sit in a sofa or a bed which doesn't have a wall or a fixed partition behind, you never get the same psychological comfort level that you do when you have a backing, because you feel rested. I mean, there are lots of researches about this as well, so you can check that. So because we had to put the sofa right in the middle of the property, we had to devise a way to give them that backing, which is why you can see this partition. But also, you have to notice that it's very small height below the sofa so that it doesn't create a boundary or a partition between the full flow of the property. So keeping the flow of the property together, showing the space, space that is open, still giving them a backing is why we devised the partition, which you see at the end of the sofa. The one thing that you will notice, and we hear a lot about CB, is customization. There are a lot of players in the market and I wish them all the very best. But what sets us apart is your home should speak about you. So when we look at this simple TV unit, we know that he travels a lot. He's going all around the world, collecting knickknacks, collecting memories, collecting artifacts. That's why we have created this TV unit, which has got quite a few niches with the customized wallpaper that I spoke about earlier. So it's got quite a few niches where he could put in, right now we've probably put more artifacts, but it's going to get personalized as and when he starts living here and adds on his own collection of items. So it's a basic TV unit, very simple, standard, straight line with grooved cabinets below for your storage and simple niches on the top with some shelves on the other side. On the other side, there was a little bit of a space left where he had an existing bar unit. So we created the space and the color combination which would go with his existing item, which is again something that CB does a lot. If you have something that you've picked up at some point of time and you want to live with it, it's got memories to it, we will try our best to incorporate that particular piece of furniture into the new design so it doesn't look misplaced and they all come together perfectly. So if you look at the layout of the property, the living and the dining is one open space. As you enter behind the foyer, behind the wall that is, there is the dining area. Actually, I wouldn't say this is how it was meant to be. What we do is at an initial stage, we play with the layouts a lot. We have 3-4 different options. We work around them and see what works best. And in this case, we went with this layout. In this particular layout, we have the dining attached to the wall, which we often try to do so that the moving area space, the area that we want to leave open to show this gorgeous floor, you should check out the floor. It's a breccia marble, blue breccia, but very, very less veins of blue. It's been polished 11 coats and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So we wanted to show the floor, which is why you'll see most of the furnitures are aligned to the wall. So the dining area is attached to the wall, and to bring out something different with it, what we've done is we've attached the table along with a paneling which has gone up to the ceiling. Created a tray around it and given it that little extra decorative kind of a look. But it's functional because, as I said, it's slotted in and you have got this space around it which is open. One of the niches which was beside the kitchen area, we've put an existing crockery unit that they had and kind of decorated around it. Behind the wall here you will see some photo frames which are yet to be filled in. But anyway, so we have already set it up for them to personalize it as and when they are ready. This is the puja area. So we wanted a place to put the puja area next to the crockery because we wanted to slot it in. This was the best place direction-wise. What we did is we created something very simple, just like a storage niche with onyx at the back. We picked it up while we were picking up the marble. Put some tray lights around it to give you that glow. The godly glow probably, and we've got MDF jali on the side which again is perforated so it can be a look through. Golden metallic finish on it, just a simple paint. Some storage below, again reusing the marble as you will see in the crockery unit as well as the puja area. We've reused the marble, just buffered the corners to give it that smooth look, and attached it together so it looks like it's an extension of the storage. Even below, moving on to the crockery, look at the handles. They go really well with the marble actually, and we picked them up specifically for this unit. The puja area handles being totally different. That's again something that you've seen with CEE. We really experiment with the handles and knobs a lot, and all of them are customized. I don't think we've ever repeated. Moving on to the crockery unit, we have created a Fox brick wall concept here. So actual bricks put together with the terracotta finish, which is very good for stain and damp and things like that. So it's one of the best options, either a tile or something like this with your crockery area. Better not to go for things like wallpaper or texture in this area because there seems to be, or there can be, spillage. Again, as I said, the counter here using the marble that was left over from the floor of the living area as well as the puja area which we saw earlier. Storage below for your crockery, cutlery, and a little bit of storage on the top as well, creating a niche just to break the monotony of the storage. Putting some grooves in the laminate here. This property mostly is laminate finish. We had a budget in mind, but we wanted the wooden look as well. So we chose this particular finish of the laminate, which has gone really well with the white and the marble and the whole thing put together. We are here at the kitchen now. As you know, we all love white kitchens, but this one is a white kitchen with a little bit of a twist. We've got grey elements. It's a lacquer glass kitchen, so it's got the profile handles that you see generally, which keeps it really, very, very smooth line, very, very streamlined. So no external handles, just profile handles. If you look at the tiles, it's got a splash of color, some patterns, just not really very symmetrical, which breaks the monotony of the white. However, we've kept the counter with white quartz again. The hob and the chimney state-of-the-art from Nagold Hafle. The chimney absolutely blends into the look of the kitchen. So as I said, very sober, simple, classic kitchen. And the best bit is a little bit of wood finishes that you will see over the counter here, which could be used as a breakfast counter or also to house the dishwasher that we have slotted inside. Also, if you look at the tall unit, which we have made ourselves, I know that it is also available through a lot of fittings companies. However, we have done it ourselves because there were some budget concerns that we had. That also again is grey in the glass segment, and again the segment of the wood, breaking the monotony. Overall, very functional, classy, streamlined, one of my favorite kitchens.
So here we bring you to the master bedroom. We've just tried to do this MDF router cutting since he's a pilot, so just to customize and associate with his profession, this router cutting has been done. Here we have done a lacquered glass wardrobe finish. This lacquered glass is done with the aluminium profile with a sliding channel here. This kind of unit we have done for the first time with iron rods and wooden shelves, and as you see, it has come out very nice. Here we bring you to the kids' room. The client has got a 5-year-old daughter. The girl is very fond of Calvin and Hobbes, so we have just tried to incorporate a little element by doing the wall paint over here. The paint has been done by a proper artist. The whole room has been done into laminate finish. If you see the wardrobes, the bed, everything has been done in laminate finish. To bring a little vibrancy to the room, we have done a rainbow wall color on, if you see here. Plus there is a little chalkboard where the kid can scribble down her own notes, she can do the painting and everything. So this is the mother's room. We have tried to use the existing furnitures, the bed and the chest of drawers. We always encourage our clients to use the existing furnitures so that the remaining budget we can use for some decorative bits. So this is a TV cum wardrobe unit. We have created the TV unit in between the two wardrobes so that the TV falls right in the center of the bed. Also over here, the wardrobe finish is laminate with lacquered glass.